Okay, I'm here with Pablo and Brad, and they are auto experts in Ruskin. And I'm super excited because they joined our local directory and digital program and community hub. And we're showcasing them today. So this is all about you guys. And right here we have Pablo. And I first want everyone that's going to watch this video, Pablo, to understand who you are, where you're from, and kind of like how did you get into building Pablo and Brad's?
So, um, a while ago, like probably like 12, 14 years ago, I worked together with Brad at a smaller independent shop. And then we always talked about having our own staff and working on older cars. So about 4.5 years ago, we decided to make the jump and open up our own business. And we started with a two freebase shop, just me and him, and then we've been growing it since then.
Okay, so where are you originally from?
I was born and raised in Argentina, and then I moved to Boston as a freshman in high school. And then when I graduated in '06, I moved down here and then just started working on cars. I was always into cars since a little kid and tried college that didn't work out. So I just started working on cars and then just grew the passion from there.
Okay. So that's a big thing. I bet a lot of people didn't know you were from Argentina. I didn't, so that's cool. And were you from Buenos Aires? Where were you from?
Yeah, from Buenos Aires.
Okay, nice. I have a lot of people going there. All right. And so now how long have you lived in the Ruskin area, Apollo Beach area?
Um, Probably since about '07, I've been living right in this area.
Awesome. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have now Brad get on here. And
Okay.
Brad, I want you to kind of tell us too a little bit about yourself. Let's go. There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
I am born and raised Tampa, Florida. You don't see those very often. Right here in Tampa General. So I've been here all my life. Every bit of my life has been spent here in Florida. I literally rebuilt my first engine at 16 years old. I had my first Trans Am, like the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. I love that car, eagle on the hood and everything. And I rebuilt it and I drove it. I drove it for like 4 or 5 years, and then I ended up selling it, which was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. But anyway, I kept. I've always been into cars. I worked at the shipyard, Tampa Shipyard, for 5 more years. But the shipyard lays off often. That's just how it works. You work 6 months, you're off 6 months. So I would do side work on cars on my layoff time, and everyone's like, "Why don't you just do this full time?" And I went ahead and started working on cars full time instead of working at the shipyard. And then worked at the local places, Firestones, Olin Mop, places like that, tire places. I worked for an independent shop. That's where I met Pablo. We worked together for like a year and a half, 2 years almost, and then he went on to other jobs, and I stayed at that independent shop. And then he called me. I mean, I was at the independent shop for like almost 17 years. Pablo called me and said, "Listen, man, let's go start our own thing." And we went that route. We went solo, and I haven't looked back ever since. I mean, don't get me wrong, owning a shop is stressful, and that's the part I don't like. But it is what it is. That part comes with it. But I like working on cars. Always have. Um, the what we want to focus on is quality. Yeah, we may not be the cheapest, but you're getting quality. We don't go the cheapest part. We try to stick to dealer parts. We stick with parts that we know are going to work. Uh, there's a lot of parts out there. You can get the same part from $5 all the way to $20. People like thinking it's the same part, and really it's not. You're getting what you're paid for. So we want the car to come in once, fix the repair, and not ever come back for that issue again. That's the whole point of what we do. Um, that's our bread and butter. You know, working on people's daily drivers back and forth to work, making sure they're good as far as that. But we're trying to get into the classic car. We really like classic cars. That's when we can become creative. Then working on cars is a lot of left brain, putting stuff together, putting stuff together. We want to right brain it, and we like creativity. You can have your media of art can be anything you want, from Play-Doh to a car. So that's where we're at. So we like putting our touches on custom cars, making them custom to make sure the customer's happy with them. And that's how it stayed. And we have shop cats, and you can say hi to Snickers when you come by here, and he'll be here. He'll definitely give you a good pet because he loved being pet.
All right.
So yeah, so
Well,
that's
let
it.
me ask you guys a couple questions because this is cool about the classic cars, but also for regular people that want to have their cars worked on. The one of the things I can say in this video, we used you guys. So, and I loved that. I don't know who it was on your team that sent the pictures, but I love that you guys sent us a picture to
Yes,
show
we like
us.
to keep you in the loop of what's going on. Exactly. People like seeing things. You can be told all you want, but if you see something in physical video, there's no way around it. You're looking at this thing leak. You're looking at something broken. You're physically looking at yourself as if you're in the shop right here with us. That helps a lot. And just to get our point across, because anyone can tell you, hey, yes, this isn't working. And in your back of your mind, you're like, okay, why isn't it not working? Well, if you have a video but to back the play in the part or the leaking part, then there's more confidence in the sale.
So, let me ask Pablo a question so we can bring
Yeah.
him in. Pablo, how many people are on your team?
Right now we got 5 guys. No, 4 guys. We got 2 other techs and then 2 sales guys, and then
Okay.
myself and Brad.
You have a pretty big shop out there. I mean, if people haven't gone in, it's huge in there where you guys are. Lots of cars out in the driveway there too. So Pablo, when you how long have most of your team been together, since inception, or did you just slowly start adding people?
We started adding people as we went, but most of our guys have been with us for at least 2 years or longer.
Okay.
They seem to stick
And
around pretty good.
so you guys are into the muscle cars, or you're trying to get more of people in there, and or like vintage, are you talking, or just muscle?
We do a lot of everything. We done like from 1937 Cadillacs to right now we got 73 Charger, a 72 Cadillac, a 81 El Camino. There's a 68 Chevelle we're working on. So we do just about anything as far as the older cars go.
So listen, there's another, you guys are one of the founding businesses that joined our local directory. And just so you guys know, there's a guy, Robert, who owns Elite Pool Design. And last weekend I went out there because he had a vintage car show. So his car show was there, and they had Elite Pools was promoting their pool shop, right? And their pool designs. And he's been in business 36 years, and he's going to do another one. So you guys should come out to that next time he does it. I'm going to let you guys know, because it's about connecting, and you get in. Are you guys part of any vintage or any muscle car clubs?
Not right now. We're trying to get into. I got a couple of my own old cars, but we've just been busy with the shop. I will definitely go out if I knew there was a show going out. We'll go out there.
Yeah, well, we'll let you know, because I know he said it was a pretty good success. And I posted some pictures of all the cars out there and stuff. But if you're into that, definitely I'm going to connect you with Robert so that you guys can chat, because him and there's like 4 other shops there in Gibsonton that did this event, and they're going to do it again because it was they got good response. So I think that would be cool for you guys to meet all those people out there. So
yeah, that would be.
Okay, so what should a person expect when, I know my experience with Juan has been really great when I first came in and brought my car in. So what should a customer expect from you guys? Like, how do they reach out to you? How do they communicate with you to bring in their car?
So they could either call us and schedule an appointment. They can go online for a website. They could do it for Facebook. The easiest, faster way is just to give us a call. And then afterwards, we could text you. We'll text you pictures. And then it's just, we just aspire for honesty and good quality service. And then that will keep people coming back.
All right. So Brad, do you have anything else to add to this?
No, you're happy with everything, actually.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you two, because I know you work your butts off. And it's been
thank
a
you.
tough thing trying to get us together, but I really appreciate you guys doing this interview with me. And you know, this is what being local is all about, and
Correct,
helping
correct.
small business. So I appreciate it.
Beautiful. Thank you. Have a great weekend.